Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings C. Welcome back to this House of Savoy Italy campaign, and yeah, stuff has happened. We played a couple of years just in between episodes, and there's been succession. King Adalbert III of his name, the Just, of Italy, died from a heart attack at the age of 60. Unfortunately, this meant his realm has split between his two sons, myself, King Maurice, 26 years of age, and married to the House of Aragon, Queen Beatriz Sanchez, and of course my brother, who, oh come on, where are you? King Alphonse of Burgundy. Now, succession has not been the most pleasant to us. As you can see, Burgundy have now hold a lot of de jure Italian territory. This is mainly due to the Duke of Transylvania, my uncle, Prince Leonard the Greedy, also having the Duchy of Tuscany under his control, but also the Duke of Provence having a lot of Genoese and Pisan territory. So I think our first objectives have got to be to get our de jure Italian territory back. Now, having a separate Savoyard kingdom up in Burgundy, honestly, I don't mind that. I think we do have a claim on the Kingdom of Burgundy, but having an ally, I think, would be kind of more valuable than having to try and go and reconquer it and try and compete with all of these other competing nobles. Instead, if we can work on Italy, work on making our Italian holdings loyal and vassals content, then I think that's what we're going to try and do with our character. We are compassionate and calm. We're actually quite a good person, I know. 4-star Midas Touch stewardship, gonna be huge. I think if we can spread the Savoyard culture around our realm and our holdings and bring in an era of stability and prosperity, that has got to be the goal of this, especially now we're being dragged into so many wars. We're currently in a war, in 4 different wars. The first one is the Bohemian Civil War, which we're now actually no longer allied to. Although it's obviously not going too well. We are also in a peasant rebellion, a Cisalpine Catholic uprising. I say peasant, a few nobles in Ancona, Orvieto, and a few others have also joined in a bit of an uprising against, well, us, essentially. So, yes, although in name it is against the Holy Roman Empire, but they will gain independence from us if we lose that. And elsewhere, Poland, the conqueror of Poland, is still going in for Berlin from the Holy Roman Empire. So that, of course, we do want to. We're not too bothered about that, but Imperial eyes are unfortunately turned north at the moment. And then the last war, relatively new war, is Corso Sardinia de jure war for the Duke of Vecchio, which is this territory here. They're going for a bit of Corsican territory. Now, Sardinia and Corsica, unfortunately, is not quite ours. Have we married into your family? I don't think we have. Betrothed. Okay, so we have. We should be able to get an alliance with, negotiate an alliance with the Queen, or sorry, Matriarch Natalia. However, we're currently at war, so we're unable to do that. We need to defeat this peasant uprising. Then we could try and do some Bohemian work, but to be honest, I don't think we're going to have a chance. We're not be able to really do that, and that's not the end of the world. But this, again, defeating this peasant uprising just here is fine. It's the nobles. For example, we have a Cisalpine noble army at Ravenna, the old heart of Western Rome. Our main army of Venassin under my marshal and vassal, Duke Pandolfo, the cruel Spoleto, leader of my father's wars in the east and the west. We've also got an alliance with Aragon we can call upon if we were to take down some Burgundian territory, which I think we will need to do. But let's get our I think we probably need to give you a counter position. Spy master, we need someone who's going to be loyal and good, preferably loyal. It's going to have to be you, Dalbon. You'll have to do. I'm afraid we're still going to try and get some. Duke Ferdinand, you're so bad at the job. 3 years still a Monferrato. You're going to stay on Organised Army because we have lost a lot of income. We've lost a lot of our Savoyard holdings have gone directly to my brother, who is currently my player heir as of yet without an heir. We've just married. My wife has just turned 16 and of age, so we are able to be married. We are also a valued diplomatic courtier, so I think diplomacy and stewardship, peace is going to be the talk of the day. At least we can set an economy to maybe increase our strength in later days. Let's maybe head to Pavia. We're going to protect, tell you, let's head you to Pavia as well and see what the peasants try and do. Actually, let's do a stewardship. We've got a few bits already. Try like administrator is quite good actually. Monthly tyranny, councillor opinion, direct vassal on to serve. Ooh, powerful vassal administrator gives you a bit more stuff. That's quite good. Avaricious is really good though. I think we're going to go with well focused for the extra gold, especially now our economy has essentially been in half or even more, even less than that since losing Burgundian and a lot of Italian territory. Okay, anything else we can do? Negotiate alliances. Duke of Provence, who will actually accept. That's okay, but let's maybe not do that yet. Of Burgundy, my uncle, my brother, King Alfonso. Maybe not. I'll probably want to wait until we attack Burgundy before I get alliances with Burgundy. And then long term, I do want them on side, but short term, not yet. Let's maybe start swaying our ally, the King of Aragon. I'm not too bothered about this Czech war as we are no longer allied to them directly. We still have some of my sisters who are as of yet unmarried, so we could use them for alliances quite well. In fact, we could go for Norway, a bit far away. I think we might look internally instead. If we can rely on our internals, that might be more. That might be better. Making sure they don't rebel against us rather than looking external. But we shall see. We shall see. Early rain is always a bit risky, so we'll see what happens. Our peasant army over there. King Ropath now speaks High German. Why is that a good thing? Don't tell me. My culture has changed. I am Savoyard. May prove their decision folly. He is Breton. Okay, you have to claim on Barnet to Bosnia. Fine, whatever. Don't care. Head down from the Alps again. We're fighting in the Alps. Ravenna could be an issue. We're getting our army together. We'll put that down for our liege. We are also, yeah, we are directly allied to this as this is our territory and invalidated. Okay, we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. That now means pretty much it's just the war in Bohemia that is ours to say. Now we've taken this territory over here. Fantastic. To be honest, I'm not really bothered about keeping it up and going. Have a court event trampled underfoot. How many times have I told you to stay away from the newly planted snapdragons? My courtier Azelma appears covered in petals and dirt, pursued by my gardener Margot. She called playing hide and seek. No one would have found me if it wasn't for her. Margot glowers, the darned girl has trampled all my hard work. Highness, it will take weeks to undo the damage. Help me plant them, all of them. Yeah, again, you've got to realise our consequences to your actions. We could hold court. I think we are going to hold court. Other people see their new king. Count Katmar of Crange wanders into court, his eyes widely admiring the wealth that one can afford in the capital. Crange, for instance, yeah, I don't particularly care, to be honest. That's a lot of gold. It does not. I've got better things to do. I know you're obviously... is that it? Is that all we're having for the court events? Is that it? Okay, we just have. It looks like we're just having one court event then. Fine. And what is this? Your broad shoulders up the rock I cling to in stormy seas. My cousin, the Duchess of Upper Burgundy. I've no desire, but to hear your voice again, know that how I long for. Abandon the. Yep, you are. Well, look, right. Yes, she is my cousin. But no, we can't. No, we can't. No. I was thinking it could be nice to have an ally at the Burgundian court, but no, we are. No. Let's not be doing that. No, thank you. Do we put our whole armed forces effort into Bohemia? Honestly, I'm not particularly bothered, as it is already -7. But I could abandon that alliance, as we are literally not obligated, as we are no longer allied. So I think we're just going to send everyone home. Send everyone home. For now, let's just rebuild, recuperate, and focus on our realm and on ourselves as well. Blois is there to help out, and pregnancy. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic. We need heirs. We need sons. Right. So we're now kind of at peace. We're not, but we kind of are. Arranged betrothal, Lotharingia. Now this is the heir to Lotharingia, road path map, road path. Now I'm unsure. I think an alliance with you could be nice. It could be very good. An alliance with the heir as well will prove that longevity between our two realms. However, is a Breton of the House of Van ruling in Lotharingia? Is that long-term sustainable? I don't know. Are you going to try and press your claim for France again? I don't know, but it could be a useful ally against Burgundy, possibly against France, but I'd rather have them on my side. Again, we could get drawn into external wars, which we really suffered in with our father's end of his last reign. But that's a lot of men. That's a lot of men. That would be very useful. Decline or accept. We're good. We'll accept. I suppose we're quite new in our reign, so having a good and strong ally like Lotharingia would be worthwhile. Franconian sweats, of course. Plague has been brought to the realm once again. Liege's war ends. Lost the war against for Berlin against Poland. Poland is now looking mighty big, but will it survive a succession? Prince Yanko is actually quite a capable commander as well. We will see. Married to Russian House of Ivanovich, who is a rural kid, but the rural kids don't seem to be ruling, or at least they are, but that's another. Oh, Ivanovich rules in Galicia, Volnisia. How do you say it? Now, Burgundy. You are also in this war. Oh no, hang on. No, that's me. You are not in this war. If I was, what casus bellis do I have? Plenty. I don't really want to go for Burgundy. We could go for Savoy. De Jure Duchy. Genoa, Pisa, Piedmont, Tuscany. I kind of want all of them. I'm not going to lie. Your claims on all that. Yeah, everyone's got claims on the Kingdom of Burgundy as well. Yeah, maybe not. If I was to go for de jure, I wish there's just an entirety of just everything de jure, you know? I would love some Piedmontese lands. Tuscany, I think, however, should be outpowered. Tuscany, Pisa, and Genoa. I really wish we could just have them, you know? Now, we of course, have the steward option to, where is it here? Convince de jure territory. That we could do if we sway our brother, but I really need to promote our culture. So I think we'll do that. We'll do one war, and then we might try and convince de jure the rest. I know that's risky, and I don't think I've ever seen it work in my years of playing this game. They've ever been like, you know what, this territory is de jure yours. Yeah, why not? But I think we're going to have to give it a go. I think we're just going to have to give it a go. We're going to do one quick war, quick in and out war, you know. Siege de jure duchy for Tuscany, because that is a big duchy. And having that will significantly increase our own holdings. Why don't we keep it for ourselves? Who knows? We do have 6. And although we are taking, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's go. I know this is brothers, but this will be the only one. This will be the only one. This is too much territory for us to say no to. We're going to raise all our boys here under our marshal. We are role-playing this, of course. And, oh no, I just put the... Going to take ages for all of our men to get here. But tell you what, 3,000 should be plenty. Let's stop gathering, and we're going to call in some allies. Aragon, Lotharingia. Let's call you both. I can call you both in. Is it worth calling you both in? I think we will for this war. Look, you want to be my ally. This is what it means. We'll call in this one, and the rest we'll try and convince of de jure territory. Ally joins the war, and ally joins the war. Fantastic. Where are they running away to? Shadow over Breisgau. Summon the physician. Tell you what, let's head to Florence. And Franconian, safe. And we're going to get our dude on control plagues. 17 months in... Oh my goodness, that's a joke. And they're trying to take Spoleto. Okay, well, let's station besiegers and head to Spoleto. Now, who's leading that? Prince Leonard, my uncle. I don't like the Civil War, but I think it is a roleplay thing to do to take this territory, because this is a de jure Italian territory. But after that, if it's just a county hit, or a county there, I think we'll just try and convince de jure. We'll get him swayed, and then maybe even allied after this. And we're going to catch them in the hills of Spoleto. 37 advantage. Hopefully, we can end this war quickly. We've just stack wiped the Burgundian army. Fantastic. Let's head to Siena and start trying to get that Down, I just want a quick war, quick war. That's all I want. That's all I want. A quick, easy war. No laughing matter. Laughter echoes through the halls, odd given the Franconian sweat still range outside. What's so funny? Physicians say illness comes from bad mood, so we're laughing it away. Why not? It's always good to have laughter at court. Notable guest has arrived. Dauphinate of Viennois. Nah, you're all good. Yeah, these sieges are going to take a little while, but that is fine. Bastia is under siege. Is that mine? That is mine. Ooh. It is mine, but again, I've got nothing else to do, and I have a son and heir. A ginger little lad. He's got no traits, but I don't think Maurice. What about? Let's go after an answer. Say Gerard, Humber, Odon, Sancho. Something from my side of the family. Roger, Sancho, Bretislav. Adalbert, after our father. Let's maybe go a bit back in the Savoyard family tree. Who is up here? Adalbert, Pierre, Odon. Odon, yes, let's call him Odon after a distant ancestor. How about that? Prince Odon. And a word of advice we could gain for 30 years. Piety and taxes. Ooh. Or a smithy, which gives army gold maintenance and taxes. I think the smithy. But then gold is just straight up gold is always so good. But the holding taxes is very good, especially as we are a stewardship character. So playing tall is kind of an option, or at least having a tall style of play. And we don't need to go for you anymore. Let's go for religious relations just to get the Pope, Archbishop to like us, who does not currently endorse us, unfortunately. Could by sickness. Oh no, Adon, please don't die. Please don't die. Enemy ally joins the war. You're not allied, so it's not you. That is fine. We have a feast in Emden. I think we're a little bit busy. Bohemia, have you lost yet? You're about to. In Pilsen. That's fine. Viennois, Savoy, a new opponent. Ah, okay. Okay, so it looks like my uncle has usurped my brother. My goal is still the same, of course. Now my brother rules in Savoy, but this time only as a mere duke rather than the king. As long as it is Savoy, but there's men. Oh no, there is men about to come. Excuse me. It's 100-year war for Tuscany, and now we're down back to 0 war score. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? Well, we're about to take some Tuscan territory. We stack wipe one Burgundian army, we can stack wipe another. Where have my besieging men at arms gone? What? Where have they gone? I don't know. Siena, you can go to Arezzo. Let's maybe raise all of our armies. That might be what taken a while to raise up. Yep, okay. We'll head you over here. And we'll see if the enemy decides to have a go at us. There you go. Flood relief has been planned for later. France don't care. Don't care, we've got better things to do at the moment. Have you got a besieging commander? No, but then neither do we. Oh, we've got no good commanders other than our absolute goated Duke and Marshal, who is commanding another army. Who are you commanding? Why are mine? Whatever. Let's head up here. Hopefully our allies don't lose this war for us. Ooh, they are in Turin. Got to run up there. Defeat. Lost that war. That's fine by me. How long we got in Turin? You've got 3 months left. Can we arrive in time? 48 days. Yes, we can. And we should resupply on the way as we go through friendly territory. We haven't got a huge amount of men. They've got more men than us. And a range betrothal from the Duke of Lombardy. My vassal and distant cousin to another one of my distant cousins. Well, tell you what, we'll keep it in the family, and hopefully that gains him a bit of loyalty. Come on, let's what now? Dangerous faction, Duke of Verona. Okay, well, this is why we need. Are you betrothed? Francesco von Zardingen is not betrothed, so let's get you betrothed to maybe a sister of mine. I have got a sister. No, I do not have any spare sisters. Vesinda. How about you? Will not result in alliance. You have a daughter. She's married. What a shame. Okay. 3 members. What about you? The Duchess of Capua. and the Duchess of Istria. You've got no men. Oh, this is a shame. Ultimatum in 13 months. Let's wait 13 months. We do have lots of allies, so we should be alright. Let's win this war first, or at least not lose it. We should get a reinforced tick soon. Have we got any other territory down here? Would really appreciate the help, Lotharingia. And where is anyone else? Where is Aragon? Where is Aragon? We've helped you in your wars. Where are you? I don't know. Is that Dusty over there? No, that's another army. I don't know where they are. Where's Aragon? Who knows? So I'm going to take on these amount of men on my own. "27 days left. We have got defensive buildings. We have got Pandolfo leading us. Turin, we have built some defensive buildings at least. Level 2 Hound Pens. I love Hound Pens because of the defender holding advantage. We are also got the Stoic culture as well, which will give us defender holding advantage. So that straight up is +9, as well as our 38 Commander General. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. We have a look at our holding. Any other defender advantage ones? I don't think so. Castle 1. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. We're also defending. It is plains. Oh, it's not mountains. 15 days. I'll tell you what we're going to do just quickly is put you onto that to give us a bit of toughness. And let's hope it goes all right. We are going to get there in time. They've got 15 days left. We've got 1 day to Turin. Please win this battle. Please win this battle. 30 advantage is fantastic. That's really good. We have more knights. We'll see how the men-at-arms do. Come on, no, we're actually going to lose it. We're actually going to lose it. You're joking me. You are actually joking me. Where are my allies when I need them? Call to war, call to war, call to war. He's calling me to war. Ah, you are. Oh, we'll accept, but I've got my own problems at the moment. My caravan master has been killed in battle. We're going to run away. Now that's our capital gone. Could I wipe peace out? I can't. Exchange hostages. Could I give him? I'm not giving him my son and heir. Okay, well this has gone fantastically poorly. And here come more mercenaries. Of course I've got mercenaries. Guest falls ill. Okay, we're going to lose Turin. Why am I hostile to you? Imprisoned. Amazing. Absolutely. Oh, well, this is a great start to the campaign. A fantastic start to the campaign. Looks like our de jure Italian territory to this guy's rule is not going to be coming anytime soon. We are now in a war over here. I want to join this battle, so hopefully it gives us a bit of war score to get us off there, to get them off our back for not joining. Aragon, though. Aragon, where are they? Let's end our regency. Yes, we'll end our regency. We're in debt. Oh no, I can't support a war in this kind of debt. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh my goodness, this campaign, it just takes succession, and then all of a sudden everything's awful. Disband the army. I need gold. 0.6 per tick. Oh, that's atrocious. That is atrocious. Burgundy is generally... The House of Transylvania is taking over, and wife is pregnant. Fantastic. I think all of our Burgundian territories... We've got to give up on Burgundy, straight up. Invitation to join, and that's bugged out. Fantastic. Zoom out. No, I don't know. This faction is also not... I'm not enjoying that. 5 members. Oh my good. Lower Crown Authority. You want to lower Crown Authority. War declared on Liege by Duke Donar of Angria, who is Waldensian. Liberty War. She probably tried to revoke his title, and he's already in a huge civil war as well. So, okay. Fine, whatever. This is bad. This is very bad, by the way. I am in debt, and I should not be in debt. Meditate seclusion. We'll meditate for a little bit, I suppose. Get rid of some stress, just an iron castle, because we don't want to be too far away, as everything is going wrong. I think we may have to marry off one of our maybe marry off someone who's wanted to rebel against us, with our son and heir, possibly. You are already married, so can't do you. Verona, you haven't got a daughter. You are Duchess Flavia, you're probably a bit old. Spoleto, you have a 21-year-old daughter, I'm guessing already married. Yes, okay, this is a problem. You have any sons that are unmarried? Yes, but apparently all my sisters are. I chose a Lothringen alliance, which is useless instead. Oh, that was a mistake. I knew it was a mistake as soon as I did it, but whatever. Princess Eleanor. Oh no, can I invite you to court? I can. You are dying of these sweats. You are betrothed. You are not betrothed. Fantastic. Invite you to court. Get out of the Burgundian court, and come to us here instead. And then I can marry you off an alliance. How about that? Internal alliance, please. Fresco von Zaringen. Let's bring Verona to heel. I'll do it matrilineal. Absolutely, we'll do that then. And what about you? Fiuli, do you have a son? You do have a son. Fantastic. Let's get you married off to my sister. And your son, boom. Will you do that matrilineally? You will as well. This is lots of Savoyards, which is what I want. I want to keep our house growing. And everyone will have claims on everything, as we've already seen. But again, succession is our biggest enemy, and it has been our biggest enemy. And until we're out of debt, we're not going to be able to get any more men-at-arms reinforcement. Dangerous faction. We should be getting rid of you just now. And excuse me, I have just become your ally. We're going to press play. I can't press play. I can't press play. Liberty faction. If I've got to back down. It's only to limited crown authority. It's only to limited crown authority. Courtier released. Oh, come on. That is a joke. This is going from bad. I've tried to be a good king. All I've had is war and everything and arms. 5% I get typhus. I don't get stressed out though. We haven't got that. I need gold now. Now. Soon forgiven or likable. Vassal opinion is always nice. But let's get demand payment for hooks, I suppose. As the house head, we should have some hooks on people, which might be able to help us get out of debt. Okay, apparently not. Cool. Why are your soldiers marching? I don't know. I don't particularly care. Why can't just something go well? Why can't something go well for once, please? Why can't something go well? Well, what we're going to do is we're probably going to get you on Turin. We can get some control there, get our taxes up, and that will help us massively. In terms of income, Legion's Past, High Crown Authority, that's fine. Excommunication, Matriarch of... okay. Can we get a cheeky claim? No, we can't. That's a shame. That is a shame. And war declared by you. What is that for? De jure war for Bereg. Wow, the Kaiser is so strong that a Hungarian Duke is taking on the HRE. Yeah, this is not good. This campaign's not going great for at the moment, at least. At the moment, at least. Let's just calm down for a bit. Calm down and just get a bit of... Let's get a bit of stability. How about that? Okay, my uncle wants an alliance. Do I say yes? As I will give opinion and we can possibly convince de jure territory. You know what? It's a big risk, but we will. That also could help us in any internal wars, and there you go. The Imperial Army is finally beating the Sardinians. We are able to actually get a claim on the Duchy of Sardinia, which, honestly, I know we are kind of possibly allying with them, but a claim won't hurt. a claim won't hurt, you know, if they were to fall out of favour, for example. I mean, they are obviously excommunicated, so maybe we might break that betrothal, as they are just going to get completely called into war, excommunication wars. We still have no gold. We're now allied to Burgundy, who is now ruling from Provence. You've just... What has happened to... What? This guy's... He's revoked it away from the House of Bossanid. And now, wow, this guy, King Leonard, is ruling with an iron fist. He's usurped his nephew and has now usurped his, I think, what, cousins in Provence, and now ruling with an iron fist. Prince Bishop Hughes hunts in Ravenna. I would, but I'm broke. I do not have the gold to be going on hunts. Thank you very much. I would love to, but no. Promote culture in Monferrato. Fantastic. Let's get you on convinced as your territory. Let's maybe get a bit of a better steward. You'll have to do, I'm afraid. Duke Ferdinando, I'm sorry. Let's see how it goes. Let's maybe start with Luca. We're really trying to butter up our uncle. House relation ends. Fine, whatever. You're not swayed. Oh, come on, please, please. Oh, this it's going so badly. It goes on. But now Asti is now Savoyard. It's gone down. It's gone down and everything. But yeah, there we go. We're 21 development in our capital, which is okay. Unfortunately, yeah, recently looted isn't going to be good for it. Unfortunately, it is what it is, though. It is. And I ask head of faith for gold, and oh my goodness. The Pope is coming in clutch, and he's become my steward. Ah! Call to war. Call to war. Call to war. Call to war. What did you do for me in my wars, huh? Where were you, King Sancho the Gracious, when I was fighting for my capital, fighting for my life? I'll accept. I suppose now I'm out of... 2 years ago, you promised to aid me in the Austrian-Dijon war for Luxembourg. Yes, so far I did nothing to support me in this endeavour. I will place my alliance with a chest of gold, 120. Can't afford that. I'm going to have to help him. I'm going to have to help him. I get 2 years to help in Aragon. Hopefully the war's over by then, but I'm going to have to help in Austrian war. Okay, well, I'm still... So, let's have a look. There's a big army up there. Big old army up there. For some reason we hold this. That's... This piece of territory right here is actually quite... we'll raise up just our men-at-arms, and we'll get them to be as low cost as possible. We're going to head up here and try and do something over here. How about that? How about that? We'll join a war for the Duchy of Beja. Hopefully that'll be over quickly one way or another, so we're not having to be too beat on the bush about it. There's an Austrian army over here. We're going to fight them on our own. I think we are. I think we are, and I think we're going to be successful. Fighting in plains is saying we're going to win. We do this, he can shut up, this alliance here. And I've got a daughter, Eleanor. Fantastic. There you go. And boom, victory, fantastic. And there is a new liege. We've got an Anglo-Saxon, the House of Sigurd, ruling the Holy Roman Empire. Honestly, we're just over 100 years in-game, or 100 years in-game, and stuff has happened. Stuff has happened. This is very different to what usually happens, and oh my goodness. Francia is independent and is a Francia and is also under the Anglo-Saxons of Sigurd London. I am so lost. Honestly, the House of Sigurd has won this game. Absolutely won this game. In the time it's taken from Denmark to England, Francia, and the Holy Roman Empire, I've been able to create Burgundy and Italy and split in two, and I haven't even got all Italian territory. Imagine that. Imagine that. That is so frustrating. I'm going to win this fight, though, in high now. And Odon is a brewing troublemaker, hey? Martial or intrigue. Let's maybe give you a martial education. How about that? We should have a few good fighters at court. My sister, for example, she is a good fighter. You will do well with her. There you go. We have won that fight. That's a bit of war score for you. You should shut up now. Let's maybe help out where we're going. We'll go. Don't tell me we're trekking all the way to Austria, please. I'm not. No, thank you. Let's maybe head to Namur and maybe liberate that territory. We'll do this, and then we'll probably head down south to Iberia. What is this? A negotiate alliance, Prince Alphonse of Italy? Yeah, why not? Why not? Please, if I can convince the King of Burgundy of Dijon territory, we're going to be so cooking. We're going to be cooking with gas. Okay, so we're starting to turn this character around a little bit. Namur will be ours soon, and we hope we can end this Austrian war. My dear nephew. You're attacking the Pope. You're attacking the Pope. You're attacking the Pope. You're attacking the Pope. You're attacking the Pope, the man who just gave me a claim on Sardinia and then got me out of debt. You're attacking the Pope. I'm just going to have to say yes, aren't I? I can't not, really, because that means... And yeah, they're getting mercenaries and everything, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, that's low down the list of priorities for me. Very low down the list of priorities, in fact. If we take here and you take a Bouillon, hopefully that is the war. We control Namur. We didn't get any territory from it at all. Let's head to... Where are you? Oh, no, you won your war. We don't have to worry about that. Let's keep fighting with the Austrians, then. Go to Luxembourg. Actually, no, we'll go and defeat them on the battlefield at Cambrai. Growing strong. He's no longer sickly. Fantastic, Odon. Fantastic. And we're going to catch them. You only got 100% anyway. We're just going to kill these guys for fun. Fantastic. Arrange betrothal. Now, this is the issue we have. We're technically at war with them, but that is potentially a powerful ally. There we go. Allied with Sardinia, even though we're technically at war with them. Let's head down south and head to our own territory. And see as the Pope is going to go through our weighing opportunities. I walk through the streets of Turin looking for opportunities to remedy the somewhat empty treasury. When we reach the market's waiting halls, Ferdinando starts to speak with a hushed voice. We can quietly get more income if we get creative with the taxes on the goods brought in here. A truly better set of weights, or I just take what is mine the old-fashioned way. I am just, so I don't gonna do that. New weighing system we could get is growth and is less than ideal. Of course it's less than ideal. Why would we do well? War profiteer, we're always at war. So let's just get that straight 10% of wealth out of just thin air and sprouting interest in gardening. Now, okay, let's get some gold instead. Let's get some gold instead. We are so desperate for gold. And yeah, my uncle is about to get absolutely stomped by the Pope. And honestly, he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. Yeah, there you go. He's going to get absolutely stomped. He has got armored horsemen. Fine. GG, unlucky man, unlucky. Unlucky. Let's maybe head down to my own territory. And what have we got? Arranged marriage. Who are you? You want to ally to my sister? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've got my own problems right now. I need my sisters for alliances more than anything at the moment. You joking me? We keep getting called in on stupid. Sardinian de jure war for Vecchio. You are attacking me. You are attacking... Wait, have you bent the knee to the Holy Roman Empire? No, then how are you attacking Vecchio? Aren't they? Are they independent? They are independent. Ah. Well then, I'm sure you'll win that easily. We'll accept. I've just been at war constantly this entire time, and none of it is my own. Really. None of it has been my own wars. Let's maybe head to Chur. See if we can intercept them here. We'll attack them into the mountains here. But not over a river crossing. And that'll be a bit of war score, a bit of helping them out, you know. And that should be it. Polish culture, the Poles are good people. Yes, please like me. Please like me. Here we go. We've defeated you many times on the battlefield before. We'll defeat you again. Duke Ferdinando, good job, man. Good job. Boom. There you go. That is a victory for you. And, yeah, my uncle's allies are getting absolutely stomped. Now, this would be a fantastic opportunity for us to declare war on them. But, of course, we can't lead the Ademar, Swabian, Catholic rebellion. Are there any other rebellions against our liege, Liberty, and Dutch Catholics? I could create independence. Just, you know, to see if anyone's interested. Going to be ruled by an Anglo-Saxon house of Swain at all. I know I don't. But we've got bigger things to do. I'm now the new dynasty head. Fantastic. He's lost all his troops against them. Does that mean I have a... I can claim title. I could do that, but I have things on his titles anyway. He's going to lose that quickly to the Pope. Good Doctor no, my personal physician is a true healer, always ready with some suitable remedy or poultice to are the first memories of a courtier's mildest malady. Look to my heir, focus your efforts on my son or my wife. Less maybe do myself, I think. Always nice if I can live a bit longer and put off succession and whatever issues that is going to end up giving us. I'm going to catch them at Lodi, place where Napoleon made his name. And boom, there we go, another bit of that. And that is a big papal army that we are not going to fight. We are not going to do anything against them, thank you. Sway religious convictions. And we're going to try and talk to him about that. I think he'll start endorsing me. That is exactly what we need. Fantastic. Now let's get you, Burgundy, let's get you swayed. Although you actually quite like me already. What about my vassals? Do they like me? No, they don't. Cool. Let's get some of you swayed. And hopefully you won't rebel against me. Breisgau is under siege by Alsace. There's not really much I can do about that. Not really. And we won that war. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely. There's not really anything I can do. There's not really anything I can do against the Pope, is it? We're going to lose that war. How long has it been going on for? 14 months. He's going to ask us to help soon. I don't really want to. Tell you what. Let's maybe head down and see if we can do and just take some papal territory. How about that? How about that? If we head to Terracina, you've got level 8 fort, level 9 fort, level 8, level 4 in Ortobello. I think we're going to head to Ortobello. Let's head over here and try not to... Oh no, don't tell me. I've already committed to there. Let's not do that. I don't want the Pope to chase me down, thank you. Tell you what, if we liberate Pisa, that's war score. And Emperor Swain's been excommunicated by the Pope. Wow. Well, that surely means... Yeah, he's not doing too good. Liberty War, we probably should have done something about that or joined that. Anyone in my faction? No. Lots of prestige, just no reason, just lost prestige. Fantastic. Liege's War ends. Liege passes law. Hopefully now people are not rebelling against the Emperor. They might help me / join my faction. We're going to take Pisa. That'll give us a bit of contribution, which means he's not going to have a go at us for not joining his war. Vassalize Bohemia. Princess Katharina of Bohemia. Who are you? You own Teramo. Why do you own Teramo? And independent as well. What? I am so confused. But yeah, we'll get you vassalized. Why not? I am so confused, but we're not. We're just going to accept it. We're very distantly related to you anyway, so I think that's fine. And we're going to actually disband our army for now. Let's get some money for once, and hopefully, you know, nothing too bad happens. Let's have a quick look at our faction. Just us. We have got 100%, well, more than 100% power. Why have we got no courtiers? Excuse me. Let's get a tutor. On now, you'll do a good job of that. Seneschal as well is always nice. Lots of de Savoys in our court, which is always nice. We have some prisoners. Duke Giraud of Corezia. Get you ransom for 50 gold. Yes, please. The Mayor Rudiger. Get you thingy. And who are you? Just some randomer. Gain a hook on you. And you won't accept for a hook. Reluctant to give hook. Really? Okay, you'll rot in prison then. Fine. That means nothing to me. He means nothing to me. King Leonard of Burgundy occupies a throne that should rightfully be yours. I am willing to support your claim with word and sword. I'm sure others in the realm will also champion this rightful cause. All you need to do is accept I am allied. Oh, maybe if he does rise against him, I may offer financial help, but I am technically allied, so I cannot do that. And he's about to get curb stomped again. Yep, there you go. Can you just lose already, please? Can you just lose already? Transfer to Spoleto. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? Courtier's gain trade, a diplomatic courtier. Yeah, I don't know what Burgundy's trying to do, trying to attack the Pope. The fact that he hasn't even been excommunicated yet is strange. Francia, could you help me? You're in a disillusion war. Wow, so King of France. You're not actually the King of France. You're the Duke of Essex. What? Oh, what is going on? What is going on in France, honestly? France attacking France. Burgundy's attacking the Pope. I've been appointed the Seneschal of the Kaiser. That's fine. Again, I don't care. I've just been looking down here. Clear rationality. Yeah, why not? Tell you what we're going to do is get our spy master to the Imperial Court in Aachen. Purely to get us possibly some hooks we can use on for a better claim. Parendivia is Catholic. Why was she not Catholic before? Our entire realm maybe became apostolic. I don't know. I don't particularly care. But tell you what, if I was to lose my... I think probably the roleplay thing to do is actually probably to lose my alliance with my uncle if he's going to attack the Pope. I think, yes, we did a bit, but I don't think we're going to be a true... And if he asks us again, I think we just say no. We just say no. Cousin taken prisoner, Simon. Yeah, it's... and defeat, there you go. Had to pay 900 to him. 900. Oh, I wish I could attack him right now. Why did I lie with him? Why did I lie with him? Never mind, it is what it is. It was the roleplay decision at the time, I suppose. I hope we can convince the digital territory. If he's that in debt, he may not say no. But it is what it is. This reign's been quite turbulent so far. The entirety of everything is pretty turbulent so far. France's territory over here, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Quick look around the world. Byzantines are civil war again. No surprise there. There are Anglo-Saxons ruling in the Holy Roman Empire. If this goes to enforce demands, he loses a level of fame and they get truces. He gains against Utrecht, Augsburg. They don't become independent. I don't think they might do, so that is huge. Frank is in disillusion war. England is in a civil war and also defending from the Welsh. Poland is no longer a conqueror, but still pretty strong. The House of Sigurd is everywhere. Cheng have taken over China. It's something's happened. We haven't got the Mongols yet, but honestly, we don't need them. Everything is kicking off anyway. The Javan, are you a conqueror? No, but you're pretty strong. Nubia has formed. The Sabahids are already still in Egypt. The Tai over in Arabia are doing quite well. Africa has exploded. Iberia is still really divided. It's not looking good for the Christians, really. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.